kiddos. It's your old Grandpa Coyote coming to you here once again from Crestone, Colorado. It's a beautiful day here. Beautiful morning. You got Venus just about rising in the sky. Got Jupiter and Sirius prominent in the western skies. And life is just a beautiful place of being. Now, I'm here to tell you this morning that if you're in the Crestone area or just wouldn't mind coming out for a little excursion this weekend, December 7th, which is Friday, we're going to throw a little out with the old, in with the new Sagittarius style party. Guys, if you don't know, that's the sign I'm born under, Sagittarius, and it's a fiery little sign. It's time to celebrate it, but it's out with the old paradigm, in with the new. So this is going to be at the Secret Garden here in Crestone, Colorado, Friday evening, December 7th, 2012. Starting at about 6 p.m., we'll have a little open house and, share some coffee and God's donuts and whatever. It's also kind of a potluck, hors d'oeuvres potluck, so, bring down some finger foods or whatever, and we'll set up a table and share some hors d'oeuvres and, donuts for dessert, baby. God's donuts. Substance of life right there in your hand and pretty soon in your mouth. Then about 7 p.m. that evening, we'll do a little rap session with Grandpa. I want to videotape it. I got a videographer coming, and, I'm set up, of course, my regular camera here. And we're just going to talk about out with the old, in with the new, the dramatic changes that each of us as an individual being and as together as a collective are attempting to make in this time, in this December 2012. So it ought to be an interesting little rap session, call it a discussion group if you, but it's not really, it's a rap session, Grandpa's here, he's full of information and energy. And, when I'm with people, it cues up even more, and it just comes pouring out of me. So, babies, we're going to have some fun, and we're going to learn a lot about ourselves. A lot of times when I'm sharing stuff with you, I'm learning it as I'm sharing it. I'm remembering it, really. All of us have inside of us the history of everything, yourself included. It's encoded in you, but way beyond DNA and genetics. It's in your bones, it's in your heart. And I'm living proof you can access it. And there's many like me around. They're not too obvious, but they're coming. But anywho, so that 7 p.m. we'll have a little rap session with Grandpa and Baby. It's going to be fun. Then probably around 8:30 we'll wrap that up and start the party, man. Celebrate out with the old, in with the new Sagittarius style, Just also happens to be Grandpa's 65th birthday in this Earth lifetime. Not that that means a whole lot, but there it is, baby. I can't drive 65, and here I am doing it. So it's also a little celebration of the fact that I made it that far. I've done at least 1,000 dances with death this lifetime. I was amazed when I took a breath at 18 years old, let alone at 65, guys. It's quite a major and miraculous miracle, and I just want to share my happiness with you guys at being able to thrive, and getting it done. I'm just tickled pink that we've made it this far, you know what I mean? And that more than likely we're going to live to see the transformation that we waited for eons of time now, and go back to living in Lemuria, the place where we began the human experience for real. But it was a totally different situation. We'll probably have a little demonstration of the light body kind of thing there when we do our little rap session. So you'll know, you'll remember what it feels like to be completely enlightened. And honeys, it's not in the mind. That's part of it. But it's a complete and total change in the physical presence, the spiritual presence. Everything that you are is completely transformed by it. So we're leaving a lot behind, babies, and moving into that enlightened presence that we held back in what you would call the beginnings of time, before there was even death, when there was only life. But we had the light body. So if you want to help unravel this mystery, come on down Friday evening, December 7th, the Secret Garden here in Crestone, Colorado, which is formerly the Laughing Buddha. You know, used to be a little bar and grill, and now it's a rock and roll emporium. Well, that is if we're there. Oh, and there's a party. We're going to have a fire, a little campfire. You know, it's going to be fun, babies. And I'm sorry I'm giving you such short notice. You know, if you're over there in the Denver area, hell, maybe you could carpool out. It might be worth the journey. If nothing else, it's going to be a little bit of fun. So I look forward to seeing you there, guys, Friday evening, December 7th, the Secret Garden here in Crestone, Colorado. And that's this beautiful little building, little two-story building right there. I can't even remember the names of the streets, but you just come into Crestone and you'll find it. It's right there, and you know, it's almost in the heart of town. So hope to see all my friends and relatives there, you know. And we'll have a great time, guys. Look forward to it. Rock and oh, there's a jam band too. So bring your, okay, it's a potluck and also a jam band. I got a good basis. I got 3 or 4 people lined up to make some music for us. And you bring your musical instruments and your drums down, and let's see how hard we can rock this reality, and maybe make a little fracture in time with our happiness, okay? And at the very least, we're going to have a good time just being with one another's heart and celebrating our lives, baby. Grandpa loves you. Look forward to seeing you there. Friday evening, December 7th, Secret Garden, Crestone, Colorado, beginning at 6 p.m. and moving on into the night, babies. Love you. Take care.